Right, my best memory from school is definitely, lads, I haven't actually. I wanted to be good, like, but I don't know it.
I fell into the splits on a bit of a funny angle, and I kind of think I broke my big toe, and I had a bit of an injury. And then it started off, first person I was talking to was like, "Oh geez, Sarah, I heard you hurt your toe. Oh, God, I'd say it's so sore." By the time I got up to the dressing room, then they were like, "Sarah, there's a wheelchair waiting for you outside. Are you ready? Get into it quick." And then what's her name, Claire McGrath, comes with a nice book. She's like, "Put your foot in that." Push into it, go on.
It was in third year, and we were up in one of the classes with the small windows, and Miss O'Shea was standing by the window, and a chip came flying in and hit her in the head, just out of nowhere.
Okay, so I was talking to Rebecca. She was on front of me. It was the start of school. I was sitting on my chair, but I was bent over. So when you're bending on your chair, it was forward rather than back. But I was holding on to the table in front as well. But then the chair slipped from underneath me. But I pulled the table on top of me. But then because it was the start of school, the chairs were on top of the tables behind me. So then one chair fell down and another chair fell down. And I was just lying on the ground with 3 chairs on a table on top of me.
So we were in second year up in the classroom with the stairs, and the girls were jumping down the stairs, and they're like, "Oh, go on, Rachel, you might as well jump down." I was like, yeah, no bother. So I went, but stupid me, I took a run at the steps. So I took a run at the steps, and I jumped down, but I went head first straight into the computer, as you do, and I looked over, and Laura was eating a dib dab, and she started laughing, and all the white powder just came out everywhere.
Well, during the Irish orals, we had orals, and we didn't want to go to any of the classes, so we asked Mr. Curran if we could use the seminar room, knowing that it was locked because all the projects are there. So we're there doing our orals in our seminar room. We get out of the seminar room, we see Miss Kennedy, and we leg off the stairs, and Miss Kennedy comes running off the stairs too, and then we go to the bathroom. But there was only 3 cubicles left, and there was 4 of us, so 2 of us had to go into the same cubicle, and we thought Miss Kennedy would never come into the bathroom. She came into the bathroom, and she was like, "Do you see any leaving, sir? Any leaving, sir?" And one of us had to just hide our feet so she wouldn't see, because we were not trying to get suspended. So yeah, that was a good time.
In fourth year, when we jumped into the pool in Italy when we weren't supposed to, and Miss Kate Ranvin was hanging out of the hotel room window going, "Girls, do not jump into that swimming pool." And it was filthy dirty, it had leaves, it had I don't know what in it. And we all jumped in anyway, and we got out. Me and Emma Murphy were walking back in to, dry off. We were drying grass. And Miss Redmond came thundering out, and all I was thinking was, all right, that's it, getting detention, being expelled from school, this is the end of my life here. And Miss Redmond just walked straight past us. We went in and we got changed. And then later on that night we were in Emma's room, and Nira O'Gorman and Zoe Lacking came in with toilet roll dresses on. They made dresses out of toilet roll, and they were actually pretty good.
During the junior start at lunchtime, when Misty decided to do a small job for me and run after one of the lads for a chicken nugget. She absolutely hopped herself, and I've been sorry ever since. So we were in class with Mr. O'Keefe in 5th year, and he took the roll in his book, and then he went over to the computer to take the roll. He lifted up his chair above his head with the legs facing upwards, and the legs of the chair hit the projector, and he just kind of screamed.
In 3rd year, when we had the religion teacher, Miss Farrell, and she was retiring, but everyone wasn't supposed to know. So I went up to her at the end of the year, and I was like, "Sorry, miss, to hear you're retiring." She's like, "How do you know I'm retiring?" And I said, "Sure, miss, there's €2. Everyone has to bring in €2 for you for a few flowers for awards day." And she was like, "What?" I was like, "Bye."
Funniest memory?
Definitely has to be when we had an Irish test in 2nd year, and I decided to pop my knee out for all the girls. I was carried down the stairs in a stretcher with gas all over my face.
2nd year, we had Miss Alison Doyle for class head, and she was in a really good mood. She was coming in for English, and we were like, "Oh, we'll play a little prank on her." So Holly Barrett hid under the teacher's table, and Katie Doyle Byrne hid under the stairs. And she came in, and we were all giddy and giggling and all. And she came in and she slammed the door. So clearly something was after happening. This is after him. So she came in, she slammed the door, and everyone was just looking around. We were like, oh Jesus, and like Katie Doyle Byrne like slowly snuck out from under the stairs and like sat back down. But Holly Barrett was like still under the table, and it was like we could all see her runners, right? And it was like halfway through the class, and her foot slipped, and she kicked Miss Doyle, and Miss Doyle like stood up, and she was like, "Holly, this is really weird." She was like, "Why are you under the table? I'm gonna have to report you." And we were like, honestly, like no one knew whether to like laugh or like be scared, but like she was on a mad one, and Holly Barrett was like, she was like. Miss Doyle was like, "Why are you under the table?" And Holly was like, "Miss, I wasn't."
I remember when we were in like second year, someone pushed Katie Bullen into a bin, and she went flying headfirst into the bin. Like her head was stuck in the middle of the bin, and she was sitting in the bin, and she couldn't get out of the bin. And there was like bits of like food in her hair and everything, and she had to go home because her tracksuit was destroyed. And oh, I'll never forget. We were doing dragon boating in fourth year. And at the end, I was like the last one on the boat. So the guy said to me to walk along the boat to get off. So I started walking down the end of it. So I knew I was going to fall off because like, I was getting like too narrow at the end. So I decided to jump early. So I jumped off, and then I landed like on part of the slope. And then I thought I made it, but then I just like literally fell into the water. And then when I stood up, I was like, I'm okay, it wasn't that bad. And I fell again. So...
in TY, we went to Italy, and we were in this theme park, and Claire bought this hat. It's the most useless hat you've ever seen in your life. It's like a tennis hat, but it has a cap on it, and in the cap it has a solar panel because there's like a fan. But with the cap, there's like this slide, so it like brings down glasses. But you don't need the glasses because it has a cap. Did you get me?
What's your most embarrassing memory? Well, we were in the music room in second year, was it? Yeah, second year, and I was with my friends. We were listening to the music on the projector, and then all of a sudden we could hear footsteps coming, and then all of my friends left me, and then I tried to escape too. And then Julia shuts the door in my face. So then I'm stuck in the music room with Patricia. And then all I can hear is Miss Wheatley's voice saying, "Get out, girls, come on, leave the class." And like she was taking notes and everything from them. So then I had no choice but to hide behind the bin.
My happiest one was our international day in school. I was very happy that Miss Ryan, like, you know, listened to us and wanted us to, like, you know, show our culture to everyone. And like I got to look nice. Like everyone didn't get to see like the ugly side of me. So yeah.
Let's just go have a chat with Miss Foley. You know, I miss them conversations, like the deep conversations we have, and she'll know what we're on about.
And then what would be your most embarrassing moment be?
I don't have one, I'm perfect.
One time we locked her out of class, and it was up on the top floor, so like you had these windows over the door, and she went away. That was grand. She was trying to get in. No, and we're like savage. Oh, we're unreal. She doesn't even know we're here. Next minute, we could hear this chair being dragged out of the depths of the world. Miss Breen's face just comes over the door like this. She's like, "Let me in!" We're all here looking out the window. What's going on? She finally gets in. She's like, "Eva!" Just straight over to Ethan Old. Ethan Old just looks at her. She's like, "What, miss?" She's like, "You locked me out." She's like, "The door wasn't even locked." It was just gold.
Mr. Nolan comes in and there's like a grapefruit stuck on the handle of the door, and he gets like so angry. He drags 2 tables out, like our last class, 2 tables out, interviews people like individually, like when was grapefruit last seen on the door.
A few weeks ago in Irish, we were messing and we were airdropping pictures to each other, and I accidentally kicked Miss Curran's iPad and airdropped a picture to her by mistake.
What was the photo?
A picture of Rebecca Whedon saying she has worms.
Italy at Gardaland, and Emma wouldn't get on any of the roller coasters because she was too scared, but we insisted she get in this one, and at the end of it she came off and she wet herself. she was destroyed.
The whole week before International Day and the actual International Day. Funniest moments.
when I knew I was going to fail my first ever test in French, and had to get a little hug off Mr. O'Keefe.
We went back, it was in third year, we went back up to our class to get our CSPE exam papers or something, and basically our class just went mental, and a girl ended up knocking down 2 of the lockers in the classroom, like proper fell like on the floor, and we all just went sprinting back down to our class to Miss Winters. And then like 2 minutes later Miss Ryan came in and was like what happened, and we all were just like pretending like, oh, we don't know, like yeah, I'll go back up and clean up and help. Yeah, it's just a funny memory.
What's your most embarrassing memory from school?
Everybody knows this. It trended on Twitter. So I came back from Subway, and I was individual, you know, straight down Pat's. I was working down there, and someone Nira came over, and then she's like, okay, Misha, I'll give you these chicken nuggets if you chase what's his name?
Dunbar.
Yes, if you tag, please. I don't know what 15-year-olds play tag, but so I did, and see, I was wearing my mom's work shoes, so I wasn't wearing the most suitable footwear, and I was running around, and you know when passes like this, one leg was here, the other one was here, and as soon as I decided, you know what, Michelle, let's get off this, it was too late, because I was like this on the floor. My skirt was kissing my back. My skirt was kissing my back, and I literally didn't see no stains. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
God, no.
Not to hide under the tables at lunchtime to avoid getting kicked out by Miss Vitti.
I would tell myself to, dream big and be ambitious and work hard, and to surround myself with happy people that make me happy.
I would tell myself to study from day one, yeah, to drop maths and to get grades in every subject.
Not to put so many embarrassing Facebook statuses up, and not to post pictures of One Direction on Instagram 10 times a day.
I would tell myself that, first of all, well done for not going to Prez, and then second of all, I don't know, I tell her that it all works out in the end. You do find friends and you do like them, and and just like everything works out, like you do well in your exams and hopefully you'll do well in the leaving cert, and just be happy.
I tell Katie Bullen to lay off the blue eyeliner.
I'd say to come out of your shell a little bit sooner, talk to more people, sort out your eyebrows, pull down your socks, and pull up your skirt a little bit more. Yeah, that's it.
What advice would you give to your first year self?
I would tell that little ginger girl that everything is just a laugh, and to have the crack and have the blackguard, and don't take school too seriously.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Okay, so what would I tell my first year self? I tell myself, did you know you were going to be a blogger?
Probably pluck my eyebrows. Get them done.
Everyone's like,
Oh no, get them done.
That it's not a good idea to go on with the whole nut bag.
Lay off the bottles of Boost and get rid of the hairbands. They did nothing for your hair.
I'd say definitely stay away from the old camo and maybe rectory gas, so that's it really, yeah.
I tell myself keep smiling, because when you get to this stage, you're still going to be smiling and life is still going to be a breeze. And you're going to study and you're going to get them points. So, yeah.
Yeah, I always get it. Yeah, when I say please.
And it's hard to find a fella taller than you these days, ladies.
Look, you're trying not to wear yourself. Oh, no.
What's your best memory?
Oh, sorry, go.
That's you.
What advice
advice would you give to 6 years leaving?
Jump, 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 jump.